James and Sonia are parents of a very poor family due to the lack of education and got emancipated and dropped out of high school when they were young. They quickly advocated after a year of dropping out of high school. After 12 years, Andrew and Karen were a part of their new family. By doing this, James and Sonia don't make a steady income and are forced to live in a bad neighborhood where they raise their two kids. Andrew was the top and brightest student in his class. He received multiple letters of invitation to many private and charter schools. One day, his mom received a call from the superintendent after Andrew's aptitude test.
Alright, I'm getting it. Hello? Yes? Really? Alright. Okay, no thank you. Andrew, guess who's on the phone?
Who, Mom?
The superintendent of the school. They said that you scored an aptitude test that qualifies you to enroll into California Tech, the charter school that was next to town over.
Really? They said I got in?
Well, no, you have an interview and an acceptance test, but don't worry about it.
They visit the school for a tour to get some information and find out that annual tuition is too expensive for their family to afford. Due to his financial background, Andrew's family cannot afford to send him to the school of his dreams. When facing this issue, Andrew's mom confronts the school to try to work out a payment plan. Hello, Ms. Parker. It says here that you came to apply here for welfare aid. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Because my son just got accepted to a private high school and I need money for his tuition.
The Dean of Students allows Andrew to enroll in school, although he will have some pretty substantial bills to pay after his graduation. Andrew's family goes to apply for welfare. The parents call the Department of Social Services to learn about cash benefits they receive. After they set up a meeting, they head to the Department of Social Services. When in the meeting, Andrew's mom gets a call saying that his sister Karen has been shot and is in the hospital.
Hello? What? I'll be right there.
With this new occurring tragedy, Andrew's family needs welfare desperately to pay off these hospital bills. The next few weeks is a new waiting period for the next meeting they have. When emotions run high, Andrew starts losing his cool, but he still has to take his admission test. After his test, Andrew makes a trip to the hospital. After that night, Andrew's sister passes away and leaves the family helpless.
Well, if money is this big an issue, we can make a payment that rolls over his graduation, so you would be paying us for the next few years, but it's worth it.
Is there anything I can do?
Andrew's family manages to get on welfare and Andrew gets a 74% on his test, which makes him qualify for the interview. When hitting rock bottom, Andrew finds a card by Karen's bedside congratulating him for getting into the new school, which gets him motivated. When he spoke with the dean, Andrew's speech was so good since he talked about education and welfare were the number one things blocking the peace in his life and how he had to persevere through the trials that recently hit him. He presents the trials that signify why he should. His claim was so unique that he got 60% annual discounts because they saw the innovation that determines him to try hard.